When it comes to the BBC, it's not very good value for money, and I think most people actually agree with that. But believe it or not, there's actually quite a few people who believe that the BBC should cost you even more money. Because the article says that people are calling for the BBC TV licence fee to be hiked by £14 every single year. Then it goes on to talk about the rules and requirements of pretty much every petition. But make no mistake, that doesn't say a price reduction. It says a price hike, but like I said, 14 quid a year. You imagine what these people are like in a social interaction. Like, I'm sure they might be nice people. But to ask the BBC if you can pay even more money, honestly, they've really got to be a bit nuts. Because I know what you're thinking. Clown, how on earth can the BBC raise the price by £14 a year when they give me £0 in value? Well, the petition says to increase the TV licence fee by £14.50 per year. And then they say that they deplore, absolutely swivel deplore, the government's decision to increase the TV licence fee by only £10.50 per year. And they say that they believe this is an ideological decision disguised behind a concern for the cost of living. This is real, but this is 100% real. This is not someone looking to make jokes, because there wouldn't be any harm in that. But like I said, this is 100% real. But that line there, right? Disguised behind a concern for the cost of living. It's almost as if inflation is just completely made up. Like all of these price increases that you've seen in the shop. Apparently it's fine. You know, I'm sure they're all good. Because to some people, this is about the cost of living. But to other people, it's about a private company being able to force you into paying them a monthly fee. All for a service that you never use, whilst they threaten to take you and your family to court. Like, honestly, I mean, 50% of the reason is the cost. But the other 50% is exactly that. The fundamental example of forcing you to pay them. Not to mention, right, that there's obviously plenty of alternatives on the free market. And for channels like this one here, Clown World, the price isn't exactly sky high. Unlike the BBC, it's actually completely free. I mean, you could become a monthly member for the price of a coffee, and you could get to watch all of my videos before anyone else. But the content itself is and will always remain free. But I really don't think we can say the same for the BBC. Not especially after they get a whiff of this price rise petition. It's almost as backwards as this video, which is actually my new personal favourite. It's about a council that want to spend almost £250,000 on a toilet. But it turns out that they can actually buy an entire house for almost half the cost. So, thank you for not being left behind and becoming one of the 34,037 subscribers. Thank you to the channel members who watched the videos early. And thank you for checking out this weirdly expensive video.
This country has gone crazy.